Robert Keech, and I'm going to conduct a head and neck assessment on my patient Brian. First, I'll inspect the head and neck and face for size, shape, symmetry, facial expression, any masses or scars. I don't see anything. I'd then palpate the trachea. Kind of lift your head up for me. Noting any deviation, and I see it's in the midline. Then inspect the thyroid for any enlargement. Cricoid cartilage is right here. The thyroid is right here. Can I ask you to swallow? Okay. I noticed that the thyroid and the cricoid cartilage moves up as he swallows, so that's normal. I can also do a posterior assessment. Can I have you lift up again? Have my fingers just below the cricoid cartilage. Can you swallow? Okay. I notice it moves up again, which is normal. Can now assess the lymph nodes and identify each chain. First, look at the pre-auricle lymph nodes. Note any swelling or tenderness. The posterior auricle, the occipital, the tonsillar, the submandibular, the submental, the posterior cervical, the supracervical, and the deep cervical chain, including the supraclavicular nodes. Is there any tenderness or anything?
No.
I couldn't palpate any hard or tender lymph nodes, which is normal. Now I can inspect the eyes. Also assessing the pupil reaction. Notice that the eyes are normal and reactive. You can assess the conjunctiva, and there's no apparent redness or discharge. I didn't see any conjugate gaze, nystagmus, or lid lag. Now I can inspect the ears, palpating the auricle. I can assess the mastoid on both sides. Any tenderness?
No.
And also the tragus. No tenderness here?
No.
Okay. I can inspect the ears by pushing up, back, and outward. Also on the other side. Okay. Okay, now I can inspect auditory acuity. I can whisper to the patient, see if he hears it. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Moving on, I can inspect eyesight acuity. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to ask the patient to read line 7, shown in the card. Could you read line 7 for me?
FELOPZD.
Okay, that is correct. Now I can inspect the nose. Okay, can you breathe in for me? Breathe out. Okay, breathe in. Okay. I don't notice any nasal flaring or anything like that. No discharge. Could you you lean back for me? Okay. Everything looks normal, no redness or anything like that. The mucosal, and I can also assess for any mucosa or any septum defects. Everything looks normal. Now I can palpate the frontal and the maxillary sinuses. The frontal sinuses I can palpate doing this. Okay. Any tenderness?
No.
Okay. And the mastoid sinuses. Just like that. No tenderness there. Okay, now I'm going to inspect the mouth. Okay, let me see your lips. Everything looks normal, no dryness or anything. Okay, and the pharynx as well. Can you say ah? Okay. What do we say? Ah again? Okay. I don't see any swelling of the tonsils. You still have your tonsils, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. I think that concludes my head and neck assessment. Okay, thank you.